Let's now shift our focus to Brazil. Brazilian apex court, it has now sentenced 3 defendants to heavy jail terms on charges including an attempted coup.
Now, this comes a day after the trial began against pro-Bolsonaro rioters who stormed the Supreme Court of Brazil, the National Congress of Brazil and the Planalto Presidential Palace on the 8th of January this year. The trial was the opener of a first batch of 4 people directly involved in the invasions.
Right, and the court sentenced 51-year-old Aisio Pereira to 17 years and 43-year-old Thiago Matar to 14 years, and then Mateus Lazarus, he has been given 15 years in prison and 1 year and 6 months of open regime or supervised house arrest.
Aisio Pereira, a former employee of water utility Sabesp, was arrested in the Senate building during the invasion. He was one of thousands who refused to accept the far-right President Jair Bolsonaro's loss, ransacking government buildings in protest. In both cases, 8 of the court's 11 judges ruled to convict on all 5 charges the defendants faced. These are violent uprisings against the rule of law, attempted coup, armed criminal conspiracy, damaging a national heritage site, and aggravated property destruction. In the trials that began on the 14th of September, the Supreme Court plans to hear 232 cases involving the most serious alleged crimes committed during the riots.
Prosecutors are also investigating more than 1,000 others over the attacks, mostly on lesser charges that could be settled in plea bargains. The court also imposed a collective fine of around $6 million on all those eventually convicted over the damage caused by the riots. The investigators are meanwhile working to trace the financial backers behind the protests and also establish whether police and army officers played a role. The riots deeply shook a nation still divided by Lula's narrow win over Bolsonaro in Brazil. In Brazil's October 2022 presidential race, it was further compared to the invasion of the US Capitol on the 6th of January 2021 by supporters of then President Donald Trump. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.